Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Kate McKenna and the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
Well, we did have a round of heavy rain, even a few thunderstorms roll through earlier this evening. We're catching a little bit of a break from that for the rest of the night, but this is what's on the table for tomorrow, particularly later in the afternoon, lasting through the evening. That flooding threat will heighten as the evening goes on. So all of us, as far as risks for tomorrow, are going to see heavy rain and a big impact from them. But we can also see severe storms producing damaging wind, the risk for a few tornadoes, and even the risk for large hail. We're looking at thunderstorms ahead of a main line, potentially rotating. We call them supercells. So that's what we're watching for when it comes to that risk for severe weather before all of the heavy rain gets here. Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network showing just a few lingering showers mainly over our eastern counties, Jackson and DeKalb County especially. The thunderstorms have now tracked up into southern middle Tennessee, and you'll see all of that pushing away from the area. Still a few showers around Scottsboro along 72, but aside from that, we don't have any heavy rain continuing to fall. This is what we've picked up so far today. Just a brief rundown. Just under half an inch for Huntsville, just over half an inch for Decatur, over 3/4 of an inch in Muscle Shoals, nearly an inch in Fayetteville, Scottsboro, just shy of half an inch of rain. Remember, there's more to come in that capacity. Right now in Decatur, rain has finally stopped. We're at 54 degrees, wind out of the east-southeast at 8 miles per hour. Still a lot of cloud cover, though, on the Wave 31 Thompson Roofing and Construction Skycam network. And it's that wind mainly out of the southeast will bring those temperatures up as we go through tonight instead of allowing them to drop. So from start to finish on our Tuesday, by 8 o'clock, we're already close to 60 degrees. By noon, we're in the upper 60s. Got your highs tomorrow in the lower 70s. If we get a couple of sun breaks and those temperatures do make it into the lower 70s, we are setting the stage with enough energy for severe thunderstorms by later in the afternoon. By 8 o'clock, widespread rain and storms. Temperatures drop a little bit just because of that rain-cooled air. Here's the outlined risk area from the Storm Prediction Center one more time. Everyone's shaded in orange. That's the slight risk. It's a 2 out of 5 on the scale from the Storm Prediction Center. That's also the location mainly west of I-65 where that tornado threat is going to be a little bit higher. But remember, it's all going to depend on how much sunshine we're going to see tomorrow, how much instability is available for these thunderstorms. Farther toward the east, that instability drops off a little bit as the night goes on and these storms work their way eastward, and that's the reason why that severe threat is a little bit lower. It's a 1 out of 5 on the scale, a marginal risk. Here's future radar through the rest of tonight, and I want you to see all of that rain that's been in place shifting farther towards the northeast. This data source does show the occasional shower, occasional downpour as well, but by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, it is not widespread heavy rain in place. As we go all the way through the morning into the afternoon, we'll stop this at midday. Notice that strong south wind. At times it'll be gusting up to 30 miles per hour, still a decent amount of cloud cover. The occasional shower is not impossible, but watch what happens as we go further into the afternoon. This is 4 o'clock. Spotty thunderstorms start popping up and they continue to become more widespread. And look closely here. This is something that I always point out to you when I see it in the data sources. Starting to see a little bit of that hook echo kind of kidney bean shape in some of these cells here on simulated radar. So that's a sign that the data source is keying in on the fact that there's maybe going to be rotation with these storms. This is 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Watch what happens past this point in time. Very heavy rain sets up shop and it moves over the same location time and again. This is something that's going to stick around for a large chunk of the night tomorrow night. By 7 o'clock Wednesday morning, it finally starts moving out, but flooding is going to be a big concern for us. Just through Wednesday morning, upwards of 3 inches of rain, but we can definitely see 4 to 5 inches in total through Friday. There is a flood watch that starts at noon tomorrow, lasts until noon on Wednesday. That does take into account the risk for flash flooding as well. 7-day forecast shows more rain on the way, maybe even a couple of stronger storms Thursday with the passage of a cold front early Friday morning, late Thursday night. Look at the temperatures back down to the 50s to head into the weekend.